Bonjour, madam. My name is Livneshwaran. So today I'm going to talk about the introduction and also the cultures in France. French, which is the lingua franca in many countries around the world, share the other. France is known as the home to the Eiffel Tower, one of the structures and the most famous in the world. Others know the country by its history as one of the European colonial powers of the 19th century and for the revolution France in the 18th century. In fact, there are many interesting things in it. The country of France is mainly in terms of food, places, activities, and so on. Let me introduce all the group members. Ayman Shoki bin Razali, Ahmed Safwan bin Ismail, Devin Murugan, and myself, Brivneshwaran Analiki Balasundran, Mio Ahmad Haikal bin Abdul Halim, Mirza Adli bin Shara Raziz, Nur Adlin Sabrina binti Muhammad Akbar, Nur Ahad Yatul Nisha binti Abdullah, Nur Ain binti Razali, Nur Atira binti Salahuddin, Nadira Nabila binti Rahzama, Sivesh Analaki Tyagaraja, Suja Zuhanisa binti Zakaria. So next I'm going to talk about the objectives. So the first objective is about identifying the culture in France, identifying the type of clothing of French, identifying the unique traditional foods of the French people, and then identify the languages and religions found in France, and the last one is identifying the types of traditional French dances. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, good morning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ayman Shauki, and today I am going to present about language and religion in France. Do you guys have any idea about the languages and also the religions that are being used in France? So please hear me out. France's official language is French, of course, right? This clause is even written into the country's constitution. It is worth noting that the Constitution mandates that all government personnel communicate solely in French. Even commercial publications issued in France are required to be written entirely in French. Non-commercial works, on the other hand, may be published in any languages. Please keep in mind that the French language is spoken by about 90% of France's population. As a result, there is no need to be concerned about a single state language. In schools, the teaching of regional and state languages is a consensus issue. When it comes to religion, it is important to emphasize that France is a country that values religious liberty. Meanwhile, Catholic Christianity is the country's dominant religion. It is also worth noting that out of all of the European Union's member states, France is one of the least religious. That is all from me. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Hey guys, bonjour. Have you ever wondered what education system in French is like? Is there any difference with education in Malaysia? Well, in this slot, I will explain about the school system in France. In France, education is compulsory for children between the ages of 3 and 16 and consists of 4 cycles. Formal education begins at the age of 3, when many children attend kindergarten, maternelle from the age of 2. Daycare, pre-maternelle is available. While neither pre-maternelle nor maternelle are required, all children must be registered in school by the age of 6. Primary education is a 5-year program that children from the age of 6 to 11 must enroll. It starts at the beginning of September and is compulsory for all students, French and foreign alike. Primary school have a long holidays and they also have 2 lunch breaks. School start at 8:30 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. and is often closed on Wednesday. Most of primary school in French have fee-based childcare system and it aims to teach children some degree of autonomy and the basics about citizenship. In secondary education, it consists 2 stages, which is college, middle school, and lycée, high school. College is an initial stage, which consists of 4 years worth of study for students from 11 to 15 years old. College are considered comprehensive because theoretically children study the same core curriculum. Upon completion, students will be obtaining a brevet de college, and it marks the conclusion of college. Following the college, students will continue their secondary education at the lycée, high school. Students will take an examination to receive baccalaureate qualification. The baccalaureate is a qualification which is identical to the United States high school diploma, but the difference is that it requires preparatory studies. After the lycée, students will choose to pursue either a vocational diploma or an academic diploma. For vocational diploma, students can begin a vocational training from the age of 15 upon completing secondary school. They will culminate either in CAP, Professional Aptitude Certificate, with sanctioned training in a specific vocational skill, or BAC Pro, Professional Baccalaureate, which is a diploma in French education system that has 2 special features and opens access to higher education. After getting the diploma, students can either enter into the job market or continue. Vocational diploma is a 2-year French national post-secondary diploma in 88 specialty fields that has been harmonized with the European LMD. The usual choice is DUT, Diplôme Universel de Technologie, or BTS, Brevet de Technicien Supérieur. A DUT or BTS can be followed by 1 more qualifying year of study to earn a professional license. Academic diploma have 3 categories, which is universities, grande école, and specialized school. Universities are public institutions that provide academic, technical, and professional degrees to students who have completed baccalaureate or its equivalent in a foreign language. A university education leads to degrees in a variety of subjects. Within a framework known as license, master, doctorate, LMD, which is outlined in the following section, degrees are conferred at 3 separate stages of achievement called cycles. The Grande Écoles are a group of elite public and private schools. They are similar to universities, except they usually provide a more specialized 3-year program in disciplines like business, public administration, or engineering. The Grande École accepts students based on their performance on a competitive exam. Students must have completed a baccalaureate and, in many cases, a 2-year preparatory course before sitting this exam. After completing a program, students receive a diploma. Students graduate from a grande école with a master's degree. As for specialized schools, they are public or private education institutions that prepare students for jobs in sectors such as art, architecture, social work, or tourism. They provide master's and license degrees. As for LMD framework, the license is a 3-year undergraduate degree that is equal to a bachelor's degree in English-speaking countries. Following the license, students can pursue a master's degree, which is a 2-year course of study that is comparable to a master's degree. A master's degree can be either a professional degree, master professional, such as law, business, or engineering, or a research degree, master recherche, which leads to doctoral studies. Students with a master's degree can pursue a doctorate by taking an extra 3 years of school, doctorate degree equivalent. Medical doctors who have received a state diploma in medicine must complete the doctorate. The Bologna process, which aims to standardize university credentials across Europe, has resulted in the LMU framework. Despite the fact that the prior method is no longer in use, you may still hear people refer to their degrees in this manner. Prior to the reform, the DUG was used to refer to the first 2 years of what is now the license. The license was referred to as the third year of today's license, and the matrix was referred to as the fourth year. DEA and DESS were the equivalents of today's Master Research and Master Professional degrees. Students may also refer to their academic credential in terms of the number of years they have studied since their baccalaureate. French school system have a few advantages compared to Malaysian school system. The first advantage is the school time is shorter, which is 28 hours a week compared to Malaysian, which is over 30 hours a week in primary school. Secondly, students also can choose whether or not to further their studies when they are 16 years old. Third, BAC exam don't have multiple choice questions. They focus on oral and writing. Fourth, students don't have to wear casual uniform to school. Next, French school is free and mandatory from age 6 to 16. Last but not least, the universities provide their students simulation of job market that are rare to have in other universities. That's all from me. Merci beaucoup.
French dance and flute. Carmagnole, originally a pigment peasant costume from the Italian town of Carmagnole that was well known in the south of France and brought to Paris by the revolutionaries of Marseille in 1792. The costume later, the popular dress of the Jacobins, consists of a short skirt cut with rows of metal buttons, a trip-colored waistcoat, and red cap. The name Carmagnole was also applied to a famous revolutionary song and dance widely performed during the Reign of Terror.